Hello campers, welcome back to the Casual Car Camper. I'm your host Brian. Today I've got a new product to try out. I ordered this off of Wilderness Coffee as part of a bundle. It's a hand crank coffee grinder. There will be a link in the description below. Unfortunately this didn't come with any instructions, so I am trying to figure this out as I go. So far, just looking at the design, it's lightweight, simple, has a lot of plastic. It looks like you can, by loosening this screw, adjust the grind of your coffee. I'm going to be using this with the French press, so I want a finer grind. There's no real instructions on how that's supposed to work, so I guess we'll find out. Bottom is your catch can with a window on the side so that you can see what you're doing. And today we're going to open up my Public coffee roasters. This is Miles Goodyear's Cabin and Chocolate Brown Sugar Citrus Blend, which we will be either later in this video or in a follow-up video doing a coffee review on. Okay, campers, and to test it, we're going to be using Public coffee roasters up to Salt Lake City, Utah. This is their Miles Goodyear Cabin roast. It's a chocolate brown sugar citrus flavoring with a Brazil, Guatemala, and Colombian blend. So Public Roasters on their box says they are a small batch coffee roaster in Salt Lake City, Utah. They believe in quality over quantity, which is why we sweat the small and big stuff. We believe in community and are proud to be an active, productive participant in ours. At the end of the day, our goal is, and the rest was covered by their sticker. But so they are a small batch American-based company out of Utah. I got this from a friend. Vacuum sealed, so we'll have to. Okay, I hope that's not too full. These are fairly light beans. Let's see how they how the grind goes. So it's not that hard to twist. Although I've twisted about 15 times, I got a very small amount of coffee, so the biggest issue I can see going forward with this is that it's going to take a while. You know, your hands can only go so fast. But I'm not getting a lot of resistance. It's got a good amount of mechanical advantage. It does bind up every once in a while, but not bad. Ooh, that smells. The beans smell good. Partially down. And I'm getting a really nice fine grind. Which means I should get a fairly strong and flavorful cup of coffee. Alright campers, I am just going to put this into fast forward. I'm going to try to fill this up because it takes 2 tablespoons for every 6 ounces. Seems a little high, but and I want to make at least 1 pot of coffee today. Okay, campers. Unfortunately, I forgot to set a timer to see how long that actually took me. It felt like a minute or two. I will use the timestamps on the video to figure out, put it either here or here. Okay, campers, so now we have some very nice smelling ground coffee. And we've got a full. And I'm going to be using the BioLite pellets. I'm only going to use half. I'm only going to fill the chamber about halfway up because last time I was able to brew 2 entire pots. So let's see how it works at half. Quick note, if you're going to use the lighting chips that come with it, they can fall out of the bag really quickly. So just be careful, or just grab pinches with your finger and drop them in until you think you have enough. Also make sure you have the fan on when you start lighting because it seems like there's just not enough oxygen otherwise. And we're going. While the water boils, I'm going to measure out the coffee I need. It says 2 tablespoons per cup. That seems a little high for me, so I'm probably going to do probably 6 tablespoons total, and we'll see how it tastes. Alright, campers, we are back. So, for the public, Miles Goodyear's Cabin Blend. I actually really liked it. It has a really good taste. It's a very strong, bold coffee. It does leave it. It has a heavy flavor, so like you'll taste it on your tongue afterwards. But it's not an aftertaste that's unpleasant. It's just kind of like this lingering, like a good whiskey or a scotch. Just leave that little bit of mouthfeel and taste afterwards. So I really enjoyed it. My parents both liked it. It's got, like, looking at it, looks like it's got chocolate in it, and it's got, kind of like that dark hot chocolate look to it. It's got a very similar feel. You can taste the chocolate notes. Don't taste the citrus as much, which I prefer. It's got a nice flavor, and it's probably the first coffee I've tried on this that uses different beans from different countries to get its flavor. So I really enjoyed this. I'm probably going to use it again. I'm definitely going to use it again, and I might even contact them to try and get some other flavors, see if they have like a sampler blend. So we'll see. You might see more public. So my experiment with the biofuel pellets worked really well. It ran for another 5-10 minutes after I was done boiling, which is not bad. So I'll probably be using, unless I plan on doing multiple pots, about half a. Okay, so for the BioLite fuel pellets, half of a chamber full of pellets worked perfectly. I had maybe 5-10 minutes left of fuel afterwards. I put it on high, it burned off, but that's better than an extra 15, 20, half an hour worth of fuel. So if you're just making a single pot, half of a chamber full of the pellets will do you. And I'm probably gonna have to order more of these because I like the fact that I can just fire and forget. At least for when I go actually camping or backpacking. So for backpackers, this is also good because it's very light, but you can get quite a few burns out of it if you're cooking. I'm going to try doing a. I have some ideas for other videos, so keep tuned. You might see more experimentation with the BioLite. And as far as the coffee grinder from Wilderness Coffee, which they actually, I believe, have a sale on right now for. I really like it. It's not, after getting used to it, it's not that difficult to use. It's got a nice mechanical advantage. I mean, it'll take you maybe 2-3 minutes to get enough for a full pot, but if you're using the BioLite and you have 11 minutes of boiling time, you can just get the water going, grind up your coffee, and call it a day. So I really did like that. This will probably end up in my coffee kit. I'm going to take it home and clean out real good. But this will probably end up in my camping kit for coffee. Okay, campers, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment down below or contact me on Facebook, The Casual Car Camper on Facebook. Link will be in the description. Remember, as always, as long as you're having fun, you're doing camping right.